I'm here, Father.
Well, this will be relatively painless. I have come to praise Julian, not to bury him. I just got the contracts concerning the Crane-Hotchkiss merger, and I'm not talking about the one between the sheets, although we'll have to wait for that. Nothing gets signed until after the wedding.
Yes, here comes the bride will never sound sweeter.
You led us through a minefield on this one, Julian. That was some very deft maneuvering.
High praise for Caesar. One wonders why. After all, you did disinherit me, did you not?
Every dog has its day.
I preferred the one about deft maneuvering.
Well, since everything seems to be going smoothly on the Ethan-Gwen front, we can turn our attention to that potentially explosive spot directly west of you, Sheridan's cottage. What's the status on your sister and Louise?
Quo, Father. The status is quo. And why do you keep worrying about that escalating into anything?
Well, that relationship has the potential to severely weaken, if not cripple, the Crane Empire. Your inability to grasp the gravity of the situation is precisely the reason for my disinheriting you.
Well, what I can't grasp is why you want to focus on what is essentially a non-situation.
As we speak, Louise is in Sheridan's cottage, but not for long. At some point, the FBI will decide she's safe and that she no longer needs a bodyguard.
Well, it seems to me we should be happy about that. Thrilled that Lopez Fitzgerald won't be hanging around much longer.
Those two have bonded, Julian. What they're going through has brought them closer together. And now that it's time to say goodbye, they'll want to clear the air. It's human nature.
I don't understand.
Well, of course not. That's why I'm going to spell it out for you. We have to make certain Sheridan says nothing to Luis about overhearing him on the wharf. If she tells him she heard him talking against her, they'll figure out that you and I set up Sheridan. And then what will happen, Julian? What would be the result?
Disaster. So what if Sheridan tells Luis she overheard him? He'll deny it and she won't believe him. No, she'll never believe him because she saw Luis with her own eyes. Or a reasonable facsimile thereof.
You sound very sure about this, Julian.
Sure as I am that Ethan's going to marry a Gwen, and you can take that to the bank, mon père. All is right in the house of Crane. So pop the cork on the champagne, Father. The world is ours yet again.
I'm still not convinced we're out of the woods with Sheridan and Luis.
You won't take my word for it, well? All right, if it'll make you happy, I'll head over to the cottage and check things out. Make sure that Luis and Sheridan part without incident.
That would indeed make me happy. But if your assessment of the situation is wrong, we're all going to pay. Although, one of us will pay much more dearly. And that would be you, Julian.
Stop staring at those pearls, Teresa. They will never be yours.
You're wrong, Mama. They will be.
Gwen, dear, Alistair's on the phone. He'd like to speak with you.
Oh.
You still there, Father?
Where's Gwen?
Hi, Mr. Crane.
Oh, please, dear, call me Alistair. I hope you're enjoying your gifts.
Oh, I am. I'm absolutely thrilled with them.
Well, I'll be coming to Harmony right before the wedding, and we'll officially welcome you into the family then.
I can't wait.
Neither can I, dear. I can't tell you how overjoyed I am that Ethan is marrying you. I'll make sure that grandson of mine